let's start with eye cream. I have two eye cream that I have used up completely in past 6 months, which I'm very proud of myself. My favorite eye cream I want to talk about is this Mamaearth under eye cream with cucumber and coffee. I have used up this one completely. As you can see, nothing is coming out. First, this is actually my second bottle and I automatically went to repurchase it, but I went through my cabinet and I was like, no, I have to use this other three eye cream that I have first, and now I have almost used up other three. I'm so excited that I can like repurchase this one again because it really is my go-to, especially now that you know, fall is like right around the corner and I tend to deal with a lot of dryness around my under eye area, and the rest of my face is kind of like oily, but this area around my eyes tends to be a little bit more dry during the winter or anytime there is like humid atmosphere. This is so hydrating. I know there are people who say you don't need separate eye cream, and if that's you, I say go for it. I mean, stick with your regular moisturizer, that's fine. I personally notice the difference when I use separate eye cream for my under eye area. I think it's mainly because my face is oily and the area around my eyes is dry. As you can see in some of my makeup tutorials before my makeup, I have like dark under eyes, I have some pigmentation under my eyes, and that might be because of how I don't take care of my eyes. But yeah, my under eye area is dry and I do really need to take care of my under eyes better than an average person because I already have an issue. If you're looking for like a really hydrating option, this is the one to try. So I can't wait to like purchase this one again after I film this video. Another eye cream that I have, this one, look at this. This is from Mother's Purse, another great option that's hydrating but more affordable. I just finished this tube this morning itself, so good news, it's included in the video. This one is Mother's Purse Plant Power Under Eye Recovery Gel. This one is nice because it's hydrating but a little bit more lightweight than the Mamaearth one. So if the area around your eyes is a little bit more sensitive, if you don't want anything heavy under your eyes, as hydrating as you might like this option because it does provide long lasting hydration, but it sinks in really quickly, it just vanishes, and it's a little bit more lightweight and obviously it's more affordable than Mamaearth one. I think I will repurchase it eventually, probably in next year, like in 2022. And I actually like packaging like this, like tube. Look how tiny and handy this one is, and I like the point you can directly go like this. Actually, this is not affordable, I'm sorry. This is 50 gram and this costs about what, $4.99. so this is about actually same price as Mamaearth one, but you get less products, so it's a bit expensive. Want to clarify though, if you're watching my recommendation for eye cream because I have dark circle, I want to tell you that this cream, this eye cream, none of this two helps you with your dark circle. I have used this up and I feel like the Mamaearth one is a little bit better when it comes to like brightening your under eyes, but it doesn't like it's not going to like get rid of your dark circle. It's not going to do that, but it somehow it lightens them a little bit if you constantly use this for 1 or 2 months. I finally used this one up. Oh my god, wait. Kama Ayurveda Illadi Hydrating Ayurvedic Face Cream with essential oils of rose and jasmine. I do plan on repurchasing this, but I need to work my way through a couple of other moisturizers that I have. For some reason I have like 5 moisturizers that are currently open, and I think I was just testing out some different formulas, but this one is my number one, especially under my makeup because it's just so thick. I know so many oily skin people don't like it, don't enjoy it, but I love it. It does feel a bit heavy, it doesn't sink into my skin really quickly, so that's something you need to keep in mind if you're planning on trying it out and if you're planning on buying it. I think this cream is also available in like mini version. They have a tube for it, so that size may be, you know, good for you to try it out because this bigger one is like 1400-1500 rupees. I do feel like this formula is not for everyone. It's a bit thick and you need to massage it in. I love this one. And the night cream, I think it's called Rejuvenating Brightening Night Cream, the yellow one. It might seem like it's a bit costly, but I personally feel like the money is worth in this product. It's what, like 1300-1400 rupees. Maybe get a smaller size and try it out first before you invest, because I have a friend who has same skin type as me and she didn't really enjoy this cream. So there you have it. It's very unique formula. It's not for everyone. I was kind of like tempted to buy it because it is going to be on sale during Navratri. But the sale might have already passed at the time this video is going up, but I really need to make it through a couple of other moisturizer that I currently have open in my bathroom before I go back to this one. So I do love it. I will repurchase it at some point. I know Mamaearth has been in a little bit of controversies lately, but trust me, these 2-3 products I like from Mamaearth are really good. I genuinely don't like most of their launches. I find it to be redundant, and just like ingredient list is like, it feels like replica of Wow and some other Ayurvedic brands. But when I tell you I like their eye cream and I like this moisturizer, I do mean it. It's good. It wears really nicely under the makeup, and it also keeps my skin a little bit more on the matte side throughout the day. So as someone who has oily skin, this is an absolute essential. It lasts a really long time. I started using it either last summer or this summer before, but I just finished it up. It's kind of like a hybrid between gel moisturizer and a cream moisturizer. When you apply it, it feels like hybrid of it, but it's actually just cream. I actually started using it at night and just felt like in the morning when I woke up, my skin looked amazing. It looked so hydrated. It just worked to kind of like balance my skin. It just worked to kind of like balance my oily skin. So this is something that I like. I think it is such a nice option. I just don't need to repurchase it right now, as I do have some other drugstore options. I almost finished up Rene Organics Vitamin C Serum. I only kept like 2 uses worth of this product is left in the bottle, and I only kept it for this video. Let me show you guys the texture. I did use this one for 20 days straight when I first got it, and then I realized that what it does is completely changes how I look. Like my raw skin without any makeup, I loved the finish it gave. So I kind of like started using it a bit more wisely. Like I didn't want to finish it so quickly because this is like 1200 rupees. I guarantee you, your pigmentation will fade. You will get that result, and I don't say that lightly on this channel. You guys know that. For my nighttime, I'm using retinol and chemical exfoliator products, you know, like stuff like that. I never go for vitamin C product for my nighttime skincare routine, but this one I used when I wanted to give my skin break during nighttime routines. When I'm not doing anything, I basically just wash my face, apply this as a moisturizer, and then I go off to bed, and that is literally it. It was literally my lazy night skincare product. Not even kidding. The days when your skin is like bit dull, bit dry, and in the morning you want it to have like a little bit of a glow, a little bit of light to it, then you apply this and you go to bed and you wake up with like a really nice fresher looking skin. It's not like your skin will have like some immense sort of glow, but it actually feels nice, so it looks like it has some life to it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the texture of this. It's very light formula, and it's very hydrating. It's very lightweight too. See it trying. It has this citrusy fragrance to it, which I don't mind honestly. And yeah, I mean it just overall leaves a really nice smooth finish on your skin. It's not oily, it's not greasy. It's just very nice light hydrating vitamin C serum. I'm so sad I'm about to like run out of this soon. And don't discard this because this brand is like very young in Indian market and you might not have heard of it, but please try this if you're suffering from pigmentation. And apart from this is vitamin C serum. This is for everyone. If you want a good skincare and if you have some bugs, you can spend it on this one if you're looking for a good vitamin C serum. But apart from that, if you have like pigmentation, acne scar, this vitamin C is your friend. Next in skincare product, I did use up anti-pigmentation serum from Azani. Let me just rip it off so you can see I have finished it. This much is left right now. This is such a staple for me in my skincare routine. I did not repurchase it because I have been testing out that 2% pH exfoliator from the same brand, Azani, right now, and I don't think I have much of a pigmentation on my face except around my eyes, but you can't use this on your eyes, okay? So but in my experience so far, I feel like this worked same as a salicylic acid serum from Minimalistic, so this can be considered as an affordable dupe of that. It's like 500 rupees. Wait, it's 599, but they are almost always on sale on Amazon, so do check it out. The current 2% pH exfoliator I'm using is also in the same price range. I feel like this brand does have appropriate pricing for Indian market. Next I have Kama Ayurveda Pure Rose Water. To be honest with you guys, I just feel like this can't be replaced in my skincare routine. Whenever I try a product that's really comparable to this one, I always just miss using this one. I miss having it because it makes such a difference in texture of my skin. My skincare products sink into my skin, like the wetness of it helps any thick product, and massaging it in will make it easier for it to sink in. So I do really use this one as my toner quite a lot. I have finished like 4 bottles of this size. They do have larger size available, and larger size would be a bit more affordable option because you're getting a larger quantity, like more quantity, right? But I feel like this is a perfect size to carry in my purse whenever I need like a little refreshment of like quick spray. I have like little bit of left. Can you see? Only this much is left right now. They do have even minier version, that's not a word, even mini version than this, but it's just really ugly packaging. The spray isn't really good in it, and so just get this size if you're going to buy it. It's like 350 rupees or so, quite affordable for an high-end brand. I definitely am planning on repurchasing it, like there are no doubt. But whenever I'm buying any Kama Ayurveda product, I make sure that there is some sort of like sale or scheme going on, free sample or purchasing of 3000 rupees, something like that, because those are the scheme that you'll always find on Nykaa for Kama Ayurveda. Because most of the Kama Ayurveda products are hit or miss for me. Most of them fail for me. I have only liked few from Kama, so I don't like to like buy new products just to try it out. They're quite expensive, and getting free samples in size, smaller sizes, help you figure out if it's, you know, for you or not before I invest into bigger sizes. So I really do wait for schemes like that and then try it out. Next is Rose Glow Serum from Deka. This is actually an oil. I don't know why they call it serum, and not only I finished it, I have broke it. I haven't broke it. This product is faulty. The this dropper thing, it broke on its own. Let me just show you. Do you see the black thing? It broke on its own, and I don't know what material it was, the rubber was made of. I'm not sure how safe this rubber part is, because how, like, I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about packaging because I don't know much about it. But I finished it up entirely. Nothing is in it. I can't open it to show you guys because that rubber part just, and this happened just on its own, okay? I mean, it was just sitting there empty and it broke. I mean, I don't know, खुद ही ऐसे पिघलने लग गया क्या? Anyway, let's talk about the product. I don't know why they call it serum. It's actually an oil. I definitely recommend using this product very quickly as soon as you get it, because otherwise this can go bad. It doesn't have any preservatives. I think most of the products I have from Deka, they don't have preservatives in their ingredient list. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but that means you have to use it up quickly. It also has rose hip oil. It also has rose essential oil, which you might be sensitive to. So something to remember it. You know, also contains the olive oil, vitamin E oil, also almond oil, so which might also contain vitamin E. So it has good occlusive and good emollients. Again, I do not recommend this for acne prone skin. If you get acne, this will give you acne. So definitely stay away from this if you have acne prone skin, but definitely if you have normal skin, dry skin, combination to dry skin, then this might be Okay, you might see me use this oil with my makeup a lot. In my lot of makeup tutorials, I use this quite a lot. I mix it with my foundation to make it sheer. I also mix it with my cream concealer. Sometimes it blends really well with any makeup. You know, some facial oil just wouldn't sit well with your makeup. This doesn't do that. It is one of those oil that you can like incorporate into your makeup rather than use it to take off your makeup. You know, I do have acne prone skin, and that's the reason I don't use it as my skincare. I used to use it as my last step in my skincare routine when I first got it, you know, to seal every skincare in. But now I feel like it's best suited for makeup mixing. It's really good for massaging as well. And when you use this oil for things like that, like massaging and stuff, you're going to take it off in like 10-20 minutes max. So if you don't have acne prone skin, definitely try it out. That's what I did with my oil mostly, but I'm sure dry skin people will like to use it as a skincare. Yeah, you guys, I've also finished my Z Block sunscreen. I use this during the daytime when I'm stepping outside or for a jog or a cycling in the morning. I mean, on the days that I do, usually it's like 4 times a week, never 7 times a week. On those days, I definitely wear this one because this one is actually like really thick. There is slight white cast to it, but it just sort of settles when you sort of massage it into your skin. White cast has never been a problem with me because it sort of like sinks into your skin. It does not sit on your skin, you know, like just like leave it on for like 5 minutes and the white cast will actually just disappear. That's how I felt with all of my sunscreen. Like it melts into your skin, so that's never been a problem with me and with this product. In fact, I know that this is a very high protection sunscreen. I definitely would recommend it. It's dermatologically tested, there is no chemical in it, very water resistant and paraben free. So if you're going for swimming and stuff, this is like good for that. And UVA critical wavelength is 370 and PA is like broad spectrum. This is 50 plus, like 25% zinc oxide sunscreen gel. So it says gel, but let me show you. I might have some of it left. See, now just water is coming, but it's normally not like this. It's normally like a primer formula. Yeah, this is the actual formula. It's bit watery right now because I'm just at the end of the tube, but normally this is it has like a primer kind of consistency, like, you know, quite pulpy. And I don't think you'll find it on Nykaa because this brand is this is the sunscreen that you get like recommended by your dermatologist or doctor and stuff like that. Oh my god, even though it feels like primer, it is non-comedogenic. There are no harmful chemicals in it, and it's not tested on animal. It's preservative free. It's very water resistant. For 80 minutes it's very water resistant. It says for 80 minutes it could resist water. Okay, 80 minutes, how specific do you have to be? Yeah, so I don't think this brand is available on Nykaa. You might find it on Amazon. I'll check it out and link it below if I find it. But this is the sunscreen that people get recommended from the derma. So this is a good sunscreen. Okay, this is really another good thing I want to talk about this. Oh yeah, when you apply this sunscreen, you don't have to wait for 30-40 minutes, like 10-15 minutes, whatever they suggest, right? You can directly go out in sun after applying this, like seconds after applying this. What is it called? Let me just read it to you. Next, I want to talk about chin and neck cream. This is from Good Vibes. It's called Lavender Chin and Neck Cream. Let me just, oh my god, I don't know what to tell you, but I have finished almost everything. Like 2% is left, and let me show you its color. Oh my god, look, tiny bit, look, it vanishes so quickly. It's on my this area right now. You can see how natural it looks, and it kind of like looks like a glowy product, but it's not glowy. It just makes you look glowy. It smells like lavender. This is just so heavenly smell. Oh my god, it smells so good. And I know I tell people I don't like fragrances in my skincare, but this is for my neck. So this area is normally not sensitive, normally not as sensitive as your face. So I guess most of people can like get away with using like fragrance skincare for this area. I don't know why there are so many targeted products for specific areas, but this really does help. I actually bought it off of that. I watched this Vogue skincare video of, what is that girl name from Riverdale? Let me check, Google her. She had this skincare routine video at Vogue, and she used like 38 products for her morning skincare routine, and I was like blown away by this. She used so many separate products for so many things, and I did bought so many things off of her recommendation, but one of those things was a neck and chin cream, and that product wasn't available in India, but I did try from Good Vibes, and I actually ended up loving this. This is very affordable. I don't think this was more than 200 rupees. I'll mention it in the screen somewhere, but this is 50 grams. This might be under just 200 rupees. There is no paraben, there is no sulfate. It is cruelty free brand. Good Vibes, everybody knows that. It's quite affordable product, but this particular neck and chin cream, I think this is amazing. It smells amazing, and the reason I actually remember putting this on, because this is not something you pay attention to, this area. When you're putting skincare on, you don't really focus on other part of your body, right? That's just, we are negligent like that. But because this smells so good, I actually look forward to my skincare. This actually makes me want to do my entire routine, because I look forward to applying this cream. This is just so heavenly, and I cannot wait to buy another neck cream from Good Vibes. I will definitely buy from Good Vibes. I will probably try and get a different fragrant option. Like this is lavender chicken neck cream. I'm not sure if they have different chicken neck cream, but I'll try to do that, because this is hydrating, it looks good on your skin, and yeah, it seals everything in. This is, I think it's an oil based product. I don't think this is a water based product like other Good Vibes product. Yeah, I would recommend it 100%. If you buy it, do tag me, because this product, I do want you guys to buy it. I do want you guys to buy it. I don't have a coupon code, I don't have any sponsorship going on. I do want you guys to try it, just because how good it makes you feel. Okay, let's move on. First face mask that I want to talk about is Khadi Neem Basil and Mint face mask, and this noise you're saying is because I finished it, and this is something my mom's karma. This is cashews. My mom was using it in the kitchen, and I looked at it and I was like, this is mine. Why do you keep using up my products? You know how brown moms are like. Anyway, this is the product I saw in my kitchen. I was like, I need to do empty videos, because I keep on finishing product, and then most of my empty product bottles and tubs and things like that, they just vanish. So I never get chance to do that. So because I have some fresh memory of using my products, I just decided to make a video today. Anyway, let's talk about this. Look at this. This is 145 rupees only. You can, like, can you imagine? It's really good for that price. It comes in this powder form. I don't have the powder mask right now, but I'll try and insert my previous videos clip if I have of using this mask. I'll insert that. You can use it with water, milk, rose water, whatever you like. I personally use it with water and like 2 droplets of apple cider vinegar in it, and then I'll use it, and this does feel like it's cleaning out my pores. Doesn't give you like exceptional result, like you're suddenly glowing or anything, but whatever dirt or pollution you have on your face after like a busy day or day out in the sun, at the end of the day you can use this mask as your face wash and you will feel clean. Plus it's Ayurvedic. It's an Indian brand. It's really high time we start appreciating our Indian brands. So we do really have some good gems in India. It's called aloe vera green tea and cucumber face mask. Have you guys heard of this brand before? Oriental Botanics. I feel like they ran like really good paid campaigns like 6 months ago, and they just kind of like vanished after that. Like, where did they go? I don't see people talking about this brand anymore. This mask is pretty good. It's a bit thick but spreads out pretty evenly, and that's why a little amount goes long way. I used up entire tube, as you guys can see. Only little bit is left, and I kept it for this video so I can show you guys the texture. It's paraben free, it's sulfate free, no mineral oils. It's easy to carry because of the packaging. Let me show you the texture. I hope something comes out. It's light, like a yellow texture. It's very creamy. The packaging, I told you, it's very like travel friendly. It doesn't leak, and it claims to give you wait. Sorry about that if audio wasn't so good. I don't know if it wasn't, but yeah, this is the new mic that I'm trying out. I used to use a different one, this one. So this is like you don't clip it on, you just put it there. So I kind of like am not in practice of using this kind of mic, so I might forget it sometimes. But yeah, I am trying to invest into my channel. I am using new mic. I have this like better, more expensive mic as well, which just suddenly stopped working. So I hope you guys can see the difference in audio now. I hope the audio is crisp, and I hope you guys can see that I'm investing into my channel, and it will mean the world if you would just subscribe and like and comment. It will really motivate me. Say you're having a night stay at your friends or something, and you can like whip it out and use this in case you don't want to like carry your entire skincare routine bag with you. This does feel hydrating after you wash it, and it doesn't dry quickly. For the same reason, I believe it doesn't dry quickly. See, yeah, claims to be for all skin type, but I feel like if you have extremely oily skin, this may be, you know, not for you. Don't buy this one if you have oily skin. It feels a bit heavy on the moisturizing side, so it's a good news for dry skin people. You guys can definitely use this one. I feel like this product is even easy to use for guys because they don't like to spend much time on their skincare. You know, you can just apply this one for 10 minutes and you'll feel hydrated and moistured. So boys, you need to buy this. Sometimes I don't do my skincare after this because it feels like I have given my skin enough for the day. You can go without your serum and moisturizer if you're using this. Occasionally you can like avoid the entire shabam of entire skincare routine, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you get it. I have one lip balm for you guys that I have finished up completely. It is very rare for me to finish up a lip balm. Okay, so this one is from Kaumudi Sattva Natural. I have in the shade Sun Kiss. They claim that it's made out of ghee and other 100 Ayurvedic essentials, something like that, but this feels like it's Ayurvedic. It doesn't smell bad. Don't worry, it doesn't feel like Ayurvedic bad smell. Yeah, it does have a smell. It's not bad, it's not overwhelming. It's just slight smell is there. It is present, but it is not bad or overwhelming. I have used up entirely. I'm like literally scratching now to use this product. I have the shade called Sun Kissed. It's a bit orange. They have other shades. They have like 12-13 shade, I think, so that's a good option. I really did enjoy this one. It is very hydrating, especially for under my makeup. I have it on right now as well. This is a really good product when you want a slight tint on your lips without wearing a lipstick. They do have very natural shades available, so that's a plus. But apart from that, under the makeup, this is really good. It feels like you are wearing something on your lips. So if you feel like you don't like something heavy on your lips, you might not like this because this does feel heavy. But I kind of like it because it makes me feel like I'm protected, and it kind of creates barrier between my makeup and my actual lip, and I do like it. This is like 250 rupees or so, and I don't know how much you get it, like typical lip item gram you get normally. This is 4.5 gram. I did like Sattva Natural anti-acne cream, moisturizing cream as well, and I like this one. So yeah, Sattva Natural, they are kind of like a good skincare brand if you ask me. I do like some of the products that I've used. Any product that I've used, I do like from them. The product I want to talk about is this face wash. Let me show you how much I've used this already. Yeah, I'm not sure where you can buy Oriflame products. I'm not sure if it's available on Amazon or not. I'll check it out, but I got it from a girl who sells Oriflame products, and I didn't like the other 3 products, but this one is like, it's really good. Definitely plan on picking this one up again. I kind of switch back and forth between my couple of staple cleanser. I feel like this one does something very similar for my skin. It says that it's meant to help reduce your blackheads and breakouts, which I do think it does. It does look like a smaller bottle, but again, because it is a thicker cleanser, you just need very small amount, and I've seen good result with this one. But when I use it regularly, my skin does feel and look a little bit more clear, and it doesn't feel like it's like stripping my skin of something. This is very gentle cleanser, and that's the reason I really enjoyed this. It was a shocking experience for me because this was my first time using this cleanser or anything from this brand. If you feel like your cleanser are like really stripping your skin up, try this one. This is hardly like 350 rupees or something. It does clean you, but it doesn't like strip you out. You don't feel like your skin is now dry. You still feel like that, you know, supple feeling of your skin. I like it. Next face wash I want to talk about is this one from Inveda Purifying Neem and Go to Kota face wash, and this is actually advertised for normal to oily skin people. This is very tiny product. It is paraben free, and this is like, how much is this? This is 100 rupees only. This is 50 ml and this is 100 rupees. So anyway, this is very affordable from the start. So that's a good thing. Now let me tell you how I feel about it when I use it. I actually carried this face wash on my trekking trip, and I used this for a week constantly, morning, day, night. Where was I? Kedarkanta. Yeah, so I was at Kedarkanta, and then I was in the city, Haridwar and Rishikesh and stuff like that. So I used this while I was in the middle of snow, and I also used this when I was in city. So I did use this in a different atmosphere, and what I think about this is that this smells straight up like a shampoo. This doesn't smell like an expensive product. This smells like shampoo or like Ariel wash, like, you know, those detergent powder. This straight up smells like shampoo or like those detergent powder. So that's something I don't really enjoy. It does have sodium chloride, it does have sodium lactate, and it has fragrance. Some of the things in the ingredient list that I don't really like in my skincare product, but I only carried it because how tiny and handy this one is. It was just easy for me to carry with me when I'm traveling. I was using this for my face. After 2 days I was like, no, this is making my face like, it feels like a product with alcohol in it. It doesn't say it has alcohol, but yeah, it feels like the one you feel after you use like Clean and Clear face wash. It feels like that, like it's very stripping for your skin. I actually ended up using this one as my body wash during that entire week or so I was out there on a trip. Basically I used the entire thing because I used it as a body wash, and then my other friends used it as well. So it's empty, but I didn't really use it on myself. I will never purchase it again.